Bethany Fackrath, and we're celebrating Indigenous Peoples Night. First off, traditionally, the Snoqualmie people in our creations, we do storyboard telling, and a lot of that is representational art, and that means like it's very simplistic. We represent things by like numbers or by like figures, and we tell our stories, and they're like points to talk about, you know, in our stories to help us tell them orally. So, and also included are the traditional Snoqualmie colors, red, black, and white. We have dog salmon featured here. When I was given this task, it was to also represent Every Child Matters kind of thing with the orange color for the boarding school children that never made it home. And with that task, I chose dog salmon from our creation story because dog salmon had stole the creator at a young age, you know, and Blue Jay on his journey in our story went to go find him, and he found him, but he found him at a much older age. And how that kind of correlates is when he came back, he had all these powers, right? And he could no longer stay on Earth. He had to actually become the moon, which you see the big circle is the moon here. Even though something bad happened, it's something to look forward that, you know, maybe they became our ancestors, maybe they're guiding us now, and that happened also to our creator, and he can no longer stay on Earth either, and it's just looking at things in a better light and stuff. And so also in our creation story, as I move to the anchor right here, there's some traditional weaving patterns, and then there's 3 cedar hats and traditional weaving patterns, and that's for the sister, the mother, and the baby that came down from Skyworld. The creator's mother and her sister had to climb down from Skyworld before he came to Earth, because he was actually conceived up in Skyworld, which is actually what the numbers are right here. That's Skyworld. And when they came back down to the Snoqualmie Falls, which is a really sacred place, the Snoqualmie, and that's also in the letters here represented. That's the mist of our falls. That's where he came down, and as soon as he came down, that's when he got stolen, and all that stuff had happened in our story. But, you know, it was all for reason, all for purpose, and just, you know, trying to move forward with things. I like to look at that in that positive light. It's telling our stories in a whole new way, you know. It's so important for us to tell our stories, to get it out there from our own mouth, from our own cultures, and be able to celebrate it. But to do it for a sports team, that's just like on a whole new level. It's amazing. I'm here for my community. I do a lot of work with the salmon. I work with conservation a lot and volunteer time. Like, I'm still doing some kokanee spawner surveys at the moment. I just go visit the salmon. I just love the outdoors, and it's, you know, what I was taught to be connected to and respect, and it's our mother.